My mic's not working. My mic's not working again. There it is. There it is. Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the silliest wrestling show on Twitch.tv. The wrestling is silly. I'm your host of the Motion Star Behind the Bar, Captain Eden Jackson, coming to you live from the gayest, greatest secret tavern this side of Limsalo into the Queer Buccaneer. How are you all doing on this balmy Saturday evening? I have been having a nice chill one, played a little bit more Paper Mario, watched some guys on YouTube play games I'll never play. You know, the typical millennial weekend. I did some baking, made some bread. It's all good. It's very good. Paper Mario. Which Paper Mario? Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. One that I have never played before, but I'm very much enjoying playing through this time. It's just very pleasant, you know? It's just very pleasant. And you know, my refurb laptop isn't out. It's going to cost £100 or about. Oof. I got it the other year and I need to get back to it. You do need to get back to it. It's really good. Again, I never played I played up to the Glitz Pit of the original, like a few years ago. I say a few years ago. It was maybe like 5 years ago. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying getting through now. I'm on 6 of 7 crystal stars. And I'm like this close to the end. I'm like last sort of world, last sort of set of missions. And then I've beaten it. And then I'm like, what do I do the rest of my time now? Which for me, how far did you get, Neil? Dare I ask? And yeah, there's some really good quality of life stuff in the Switch remake. Most importantly, the fast travel system. I'm really enjoying the fast travel system. But you think about two stars. I mean, 2 stars is good. 2 stars is a good amount of stars. Do you guys feel like a very quick and cheeky minute? We don't usually do the minute cryptic on Wrestling is Silly Days. However, are you maybe feeling a cheeky minute cryptic? That's a stupid question. I know you're all feeling a cheeky minute cryptic because I know, much like me, you all love the minute cryptic. So, I think, let me just full screen this window here, and then we can go over to, there's going to be jarring halting music. I do apologize for that, but let's go over here. No, not over here. We want to go over here. Sorry, my bad. Over here. So let's do the Daily Minute Cryptic. Assemble Avengers to Stark Monument. I do the iPapers 5 clue cryptic crossword, so yeah. I need to start doing that. I really like cryptic crosswords. So assemble Avengers to Stark Monument. 10 letters, that's a big one. Okay, how many letters are in Avengers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So is it Avengers TO? Is that because that's 10 letters, and obviously assemble is an anagram indicator. So is Avengers 2 an anagram for something? I would assume that assemble is an anagram indicator. But what is Stark Monument? It's one word, 10 letters. Avengers 2. Right, let's just put them in a circle. Let's put them in a circle and start wiggling them around. Have I told you I'm really bad at anagrams? I'm so bad at anagrams. like we've got event. Event is in there, but like you've solved it. Wait, Stark Avengers is vengeance. I mean, okay. Again, like I said, I'm no good at anagrams, so it depends how much you want me to suffer. Let me have another bit of a wiggle around with it and see if I can. Anagrams definitely not my thing, you know. We've I've got it. Wiggling letters around has led me to a Stark monument, a gravestone. That's so good. It better be gravestone, otherwise I'm stupid. Boom! Boom! And that's your minute crypto. I enjoyed the minute crypto. It's very good. Righto. Down to business. It's been a little bit since our last episode of Wrestling is Silly. Because Tony's dead, spoiler warning. Maybe that's what Stark Monument means. It's a monument to Stark. That tracks. So, it's been a little while since we met up for some Wrestling is Silly. It's been, what, about three weeks, I think? And our opening contest is a conglomeration of various stories intermingling. And what that means is, if you recall, our current Wrestling is Silly Twitch champion is none other than that bastard man, that absolute penis of a man, Mario. Now, Mario, Twitch champion, has a lot of enemies. A lot of people are chasing that belt. A lot of people feel scorned by him. A lot of people want to see him in the ground, looking at the lights, of course, not dead. Those people are. Why did anyone who isn't enemy? That penis of a man. They did decide. If you play Super Smash Brothers and you go to the boxing ring, you know how they all have nicknames in the background. Mario's is absolute penis of a man. But yeah, so on the list of enemies right now, we have Donkey Kong, the man who he not only used and threw aside as a tag team partner, but then destroyed his shot of getting a Twitch title match against Kyle Hyde. We have Kyle Hyde, the man who was denied his rematch for that very same Twitch title. We have Fruben, who said that they wanted to get their hands on that big purple belt. We have Harlak, who lay her claim to the Twitch title in the last episode by defeating Mario. And finally, a man who needs no introduction, we have the scorned brother with years of history, Luigi. These 5 people are all vying for Mario and the title. And Mario has decided that he's going to do something about this in one fell swoop. And when he approached me with this idea, I was like, usually I would say, Mario, go to hell, I hate you and everything you stand for. However, this does sound like a really fun match. What he has is what he calls the Elimi-Tables match, where all 5 of these wrestlers will enter into the ring. And the only rule is if you go through a table, you are eliminated. And whoever is the last person standing gets a shot at his Twitch title next episode. Elimi-Tables is such an ugly word. Elimi-Tables. Now, if you could think of a better name for Elimi-Tables, that'd be great, because I would actually like to take this match and sort of make it a thing in wrestling is silly, but we can't call it the Elimi-Tables. So this, your opening contest, is a 5-person Elimi-Tables match, where the last person standing, or last monkey standing, will get a shot at Mario's I always said TNT title, as Mario's Twitch title. This is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be a real rambunctious affair. Strap in. I don't have a mod in. I don't think I have a mod in chat, so I may need to do my own predictions. A through and out match. Don't think I like that one. So let me get a prediction in. A who wins prediction. We have Karlak. We have Kyle Hyde. We have Luigi. We have Donkey Kong, and we have Frubin. Get your predictions in now. Let's have 5 minutes on that. Get your predictions in now. Who will walk away with this Twitch title shot? Only time will tell. And I think we should go down to the ring and get this underway. Is this the right music? I don't know. I don't think this is. Wrestling is still your opening contest for this evening is an Elimi-Tables match, and the winner will receive a shot at the Twitch title next episode. Making their way to the ring first from the Mushroom Kingdom, the Green Machine, Mr. L. Luigi. I'm never quite sure what order they're going to come out, which makes this really difficult. A lot of money coming in for Luigi. A lot of money coming in for Luigi. Poor DK and Rue in the dirt with nothing. This is upset. And his opponents, first from New Donk City, Donkey Kong. Catching a magenta for equipment. Demo, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Valerie North. Valerie, enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. Demo, I think you're firmly in first of all time gift subs. You are top of all time gift subs. Thank you so much. Next, here is a former Twitch champion, the investigator, Kyle Hyde. Bit of an underdog in this match. A very short run with that Twitch title, but Kyle Hyde is not one to be sniffed at. He is one hell of a striker, one hell of a grappler. He may well be a complete package, but is he a down and dirty hardcore street fighter? That is the level of wrestling that you need to get through the Elimi-Tables match. Next, from twitch.tv/Truman, the Tiny Teal Dream Boy, Truman! Friend of the show, friend of the channel, everybody loves Rue. Is this his time? Is this his chance to grab that gold and become one of the very few people to have held 2 different belts in Wrestling Is Silly? Already held the Flippy Shit Division title, now wants the Twitch title as well. And finally, from Baldur's Gates, Karlak, again, the newest addition to the list of people who hate Mario. She had him dead to rights last episode, and now she is cashing that in. I won't listen to a 10-hour loop, but be careful, everyone. I hope you were very careful throughout that. Otherwise, you learn nothing from all of that. A lot of big names, a lot of big faces, a lot of heavy hitters in this match. It is going to be very interesting to see how this very, very unique match stipulation rolls out. Luigi still in the lead as far as predictions go, but I think it's not impossible that obviously DK is the most natural when it comes to picking people up and throwing them around. He's been doing that in Smash Bros. For years. He might be someone that y'all have slept on. Either way, the bell has rang, and it is instantaneous madness here in the... I don't know why is there a countdown timer there? I don't know why there's a countdown timer there. Wait, don't tell me somebody's put a time limit on this match. Okay. I am just gonna check something in the pause menu. Give me just a moment here. Let's come over here while I do some checking. I do apologize. Somebody has for some reason, somebody doesn't name any names but me, has put a 10-minute time limit on this match, which is not going to work. I was careful. I did it while I was grinding for the max level achievement, which was glitched and not always works. You do it 3 times. Fucking hell. 3 times. That's so much. That's so much. Right. Somebody has put a 10-minute time limit on this match, which is not going to work. So let's just go in and change that. Just give me one moment. While I go in and change this match. No time limit, thank you. And that should be right. I just need to go in and some intern in the admin office. Totally not me. Bungled and put a 10-minute time limit on this match. And that's not enough to see a bunch of people go through a bunch of tables, right? Gamers, it has just fucking... Okay, in changing that, it has messed up all of my match lineup, so I now have to rebuild the entire show. Bear with me very, very quickly. I'm going to rebuild this as quick as possible. Thankfully, I know what is coming because I have my playlist. So just bear with me while I rebuild the entire fucking show right in front of you live. Karlak, we have Loogie. Where's Loogie? We have Loogie. We have Rue. Yeah, sometimes this game just does this where it's like you made a small change, so I'm gonna redo your entire show. That's what you wanted, right? It's like, no, of course I didn't want that. I was confused when we were at the match. Okay, yeah. It did that very fun thing that it likes to do, where it was like, I'm just gonna erase all of your saved setup, because I accidentally put a time limit on the match. that's what I so talk amongst yourselves, entertain yourselves for a second while I fix this. It won't take very long, I do promise. Your gender is too close to the sun. So what y'all been up to? y'all had a good week? It's been it's not been long since we last spoke. I was literally live yesterday. Speaking of me being live yesterday, I know I used to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and this Saturday. I have kind of been doing Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, sort of unintentionally for the past couple of weeks. And how would you feel about sticking to that schedule? Because I quite like the schedule, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. It does mean we get the 2 days in a row, which is quite nice. Saw through stuff in the garage. I found a book I'd not been able to find for 15 years. Is it like is it an exciting find, or is it just a book that was like taking up space in the back of your head because you couldn't find it? But yeah, the Tuesdays and Fridays. I know a lot of people whose gender is shocked, but I'm not one of them. And maybe you are now. Maybe the wheel has spoken. You wouldn't disagree with the wheel, would you? The wheel's never been wrong. There you are, and there you are. Again, I do apologize for this. It's just this game fucking sucks sometimes. Right. Got a school achievement prize along with the Communist Manifesto. What? It's when I got for a school achievement prize along with the Communist Manifesto. That's insane. Wait, are you telling me your school gave you the Communist Manifesto? That's wild. I kind of love that. I kind of love that. What's next? Yes, it is then. These two facing off, and then you were given book vouchers. I see, that makes sense. And then we have our main event, and our main event is huge this week. You do not want to miss the main event. I know I fucking fucked up the start of the stream. But what have I missed? We did this one, and then this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, this one. I've been reading a 1917 book about town labour conditions in the early Industrial Revolution. Quotes Engels' Condition of the Working Class in England, 1844. How did you stumble across such a book? Not that I'm saying you shouldn't, read 1917 book about town labour conditions. Why did you decide to read that book? I'm always very interested to how people get to reading, again, wild aspects like that. Oh, I know what happened. Yep, I know what happened. And I forgot to add this one to the playlist, which means things are a bit shuffled. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then this. This is the main event. There we go. Main event huge this week. We are seeing the what happens to the bets. Okay, these bets will still go through. Do not worry, because we are still doing the same match. These bets are going to hold until we do start, and we will start. Don't worry. Where is the? There we go. And there. Increasing Madad's library has notes in it from Cambridge University in 1956-65, and it is in 1943. Damn, that's huge. That is a really old book. Okay, yeah. So like I said, our main event tonight is BoJack Horseman defending his title against a rising star that I will announce later on in the night. We are officially starting the BoJack era, but we are now ready to start the official show proper, and I mean it this time. No time limits on this match. We're gonna fly through the entrances. These bets will still go through. Do not worry about it, because all 5 of these participants are still in this match, so you don't have a thing to worry about. And we are ready to start the show proper again. After I've cycled through all of my outfits. Let me just skip all of these entrances because we just watched them. The crowd are slow clapping. They are ready to go, and I think so are we. And here we go. Kyle Hyde being flattened by DK, the rolling forearm from Rue. Oh, that goes for the springboard moonsault. Doesn't quite hit that target, however. Luigi with the perfect dropkick as Karlak goes for the tables. The first table has entered the ring. Again, if you go through a table, you are eliminated. Last person standing wins and gets that title shot against Mario in the next episode. Rue has then put up that table. Karlak is quick to divert them from throwing anyone onto it though. And oh, the dropkick avoided as DK really laying into Luigi today. These people are usually all on the same team, as they are common enemies with DK, with common enemies against Mario. However, Mario has expertly pitted them against each other in some effort to disrupt this attempt at a partnership that they may have by putting them in a brutal match such as this. It is an intelligent way to try and disrupt your enemies. Oh, brain buster from Kyle Hyde there. Shoulder break from Karlak at the same time. Kyle Hyde now, again, one table is up in the ring, one table is up over in the back there, right between Donkey Kong and Kyle Hyde. Oh, DK, oh, Kyle nearly going through that table there. Oh, and a power slam there from Donkey Kong on to Kyle Hyde. It's the plot, yeah. It's the plot of the Quick of the Dead, except instead of a Western shootout, it's throwing people through tables. That is exactly what it is. Oh, Rue throwing one of the tables down, but as he rolls through it, Karlak though. Oh, Karlak with a rising knee strike off the ripcord. Rue lying flat on the table, but he hasn't gone through it, so he's still in the match. The table has to break for it to count. DK ascending, not ascending up to the top rope, instead moving around the outside of the ring as the inside is full of bodies and full of tables. Already this is insanity. DK moving to the outside to take care of Karlak with a back suplex onto the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring, god damn it. Back into the ring now, Kyle and Rue going back and forth as Karlak, DK interrupts with a huge choke slam, but then Karlak and Luigi simultaneously hitting DK from the front and the back. It was only a second long, that alliance, though, as then the long blower from Luigi, and DK going for the powerbomb, DK slipping, Luigi slipping out the front right into the big boot from Karlak. This is insanity. Kyle Hyde almost able to lift DK, but DK's weight overpowering Karlak now with that table. What's she gonna do with it? No, she's dropped it by Lou of DK getting in the way, and now Kyle Hyde with the the reverse suplex there from Kyle Hyde onto DK. That was a very impressive to lift all of that monkey, and the big knee strike across the face for Rue. Rue and Luigi both out like a light as the splash off the top rope. Karlak goes for something, doesn't quite hit its target. Kyle Hyde in control right now, but no tables in the ring, no time for him to capitalize. Snap suplex over to DK. DK rolls out of the ring, goes to start showboating, finds himself next to two tables, doesn't take any of them though. Returns into the ring again. The only way to win this match is to start throwing people through tables, so y'all have gotta get going quickly. Karlak mounting DK, ground and pound, and now Kyle has reintroduced a table into the ring. Rue making himself scarce as Karlak, I think, is now trying to introduce a second table. Luigi's in a bit of a situation here. Luigi is against the table. Kyle Hyde has thrown Luigi through a table, and Luigi has been eliminated. Our first elimination of the match, and unfortunately we are not going to see brother on brother this time around. Karlak with the F5 and the leg drop onto Rue. Luigi just trying to make his way up the ramp, but there are four bodies in the way. He just wants to get out and get to see medical attention because he cannot be in a good state right now. Kyle Hyde once again in control. He could be the one walking away with this Twitch title shot. Rue has gotten back onto his feet now, and managing reversal of the Irish whip from Kyle Hyde, and now DK and Karlak going head to head, running powerbomb into the ring post from DK. That is a huge thing to do to a body like Karlak. And he tries it again with Kyle Hyde, but Kyle Hyde slipping out the front exit. And now instead, the choke slam back breaker. Some know that is the hate breaker. It may be the Kong breaker now, because that is how you break a spine. Rue has found a guitar backstage, but before he could have a chance to use it, Kyle Hyde getting Rue in a crossface on the apron, and there is nowhere thank you, cameraman, for this fantastic shot. There is no way that Rue can tap out. There's no tap outs in this match. So that was just to add insult to injury, as Rue and their guitar lay flat out under that spotlight. Kyle now taking the fight to Karlak and DK as Rue slowly gets back up to his feet. The Superman punch out of nowhere, knocking Kyle Hyde out cold. And now Rue changing his attention to Karlak now. The GTH onto Karlak. Rue with the steel chair making his way into the ring, but Kyle managing to throw it out of Rue's hands. The two lock up, the two intersect. Kyle takes the upper hand, and now, oh, Kyle has eliminated Rue as well. Kyle Hyde is storming through the competition right now. 2 eliminations to his name. He has eliminated your front runner and mine, Luigi and Rue. Is there anyone that can stop the path of Hyde? Kyle did pay attention to the rules. DK narrowly avoiding the table there. Karlak turning her attention to Kyle Hyde. And oh, meeting of the minds there. Both bodies in the corner. Can Karlak capitalize, or is she just taking this opportunity to get her breath back to her, which is, of course, very important in a high-intensity, high-stakes match such as this one. Karlak putting a table up. Who does she have in mind for it? Kyle's got eyes on it. She throws the DK into Karlak. Karlak, they're taking the opportunity, grabbing the monkey by the scruff of the neck. Are we seeing another elimination? The spine on the pine. DK has been eliminated. Congrats on the modiversary. What is a modiversary? Karlak and Kyle, both eliminators, both the only 2 people left in this match. Kyle has eliminated 2. Karlak has eliminated DK. Oh, the final flash from people should have invested in tables. People should have invested in tables. Thank you for your service, or something. Oh, snap dragon suplex from Kyle Hyde, and now we are down to 2. Kyle with table in hand. Karlak out for the count. She's got to think fast. Why are you putting the sharpshooter on now? She can't tap. There's nothing for you to do. Oh, modiversary is a thing? You've been a mod for 8 years? I did not know this was a stat they tracked, and that did not pop up in my other chat. Congratulations, Zach. Thank you for your service. I think you may have banned somebody once, and it's all been worth it since then. Kyle Hyde is about to eliminate Karlak. Are we seeing? Yes, we are. Kyle Hyde is your winner. Here is your winner and new #1 contender for Wrestling is Silly Twitch Championship, Kyle Hyde. What a match and what an outcome. I don't think anybody was expecting Kyle Hyde to be the one to walk away with that title opportunity. I am flabbergasted that not only was Kyle the winner, but that no single person voted for them. poor Kyle. So, did y'all enjoy Elimi-Tables as a match gimmick? Did y'all like that? I thought that was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed that match gimmick, do let me know, either here in chat or on the Discord or on the Stoked server if you're a really cool kid. And I will do more of them. We will keep them in the match rotation. I think that's a really fun match gimmick. But Kyle Hyde is your #1 contender for the Twitch title, and that means next episode we will get the rematch, Kyle Hyde versus Mario for the Twitch Championship. Speaking of feuds that have gone on for a while, I know everybody wanted to see Mario versus Luigi, but This doesn't mean that is gone. This doesn't mean that is dead and buried. Just means that will bubble under the surface for a little bit longer. Our next match of the evening is another feud that has been bubbling under the surface. The teams of Bravo and Sanders and the Deltarune Lancer fan club. They have been butting heads for a while, and at the Rumble we had a little bit ago. At the Rumble we had the in-ring debut of the one and only Ralsei. And now Ralsei, who in that match really gave Johnny Bravo a run for his money, really did make sure that everyone knew that Johnny Bravo, everybody knew that Johnny Bravo was Ralsei's bitch in that match. And then when we did Bravo and Sanders versus the Lancer fan club, Ralsei constantly getting under the skin of Johnny Bravo, so much so. I don't know why this is cutting my arm off, by the way. This is really annoying me. I don't know why my elbow is being cut off. I do not understand it. But yeah. Ralsei getting under the skin of Bravo for so long that I felt that they needed a singles match to just get it out of their system. So, not only is this the singles debut of Ralsei, it is also a real feud ender for two people who really do not like each other. Get your predictions in now. Who will win? Johnny Bravo or Ralsei Deltarune? Let's go down to the ring and see how this plays out. Wrestling is silly. Your next match set for one fall with no time limit. Making his way to the ring first, Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo has been on an absolute tear since being introduced to Wrestling is Silly. We brought in Colonel Sanders to try and stop the unbeaten streak of Johnny Bravo, but all that did was introduce two powerhouses to each other. They formed a tag team. The only people that have managed to pin that team have been the reigning tag team champs, the Spider-Verse. But can Ralsei, who until now wasn't an in-ring competitor, can Ralsei be the one to put the screws to Johnny Bravo? Next, his opponent from the Darklands, Ralsei. Ralsei again, usually the brains of the team, usually used to being more of a managerial role, but now they have decided that they want to step into the ring, and who am I to say that they cannot step into the ring? I, in fact, encourage the in-ring careers of everybody, you know? And there is your bell. And oh, Johnny getting into a bit of hot water at the start there. As long as they do the proper training to be ready to enter, it's cool. Exactly. And Rolsey seems to have been training behind the scenes. Maybe Susie and Chris have been giving them lessons, because they don't seem to be missing a single step. And then they're making the very, very bold choice to wrestle barefoot. And I don't know many people that would wrestle barefoot. I don't like people that wrestle barefoot, but oh, the power slam from Johnny Bravo, taking those bare feet off the ground and into the air. Johnny now with the deadlift into the gut wrench suplex. Johnny clearly has the strength advantage, and despite the fact that neither of these two are seasoned wrestlers, Johnny Bravo has the in-ring experiential advantage. But Rolsey is that wild card, that unpredictability. Because nobody has seen them wrestle before, Johnny does not know how to prepare for this in the slightest. Oh, rolling over Johnny Bravo now. And now they decide the collar and elbow tie up to begin the match. It is now Rolsey managing to push Johnny into the corner, and Freya having to split them up, but they're going right back at it. And oh, Rolsey with a surprising show of strength there. They get the impression Rolsey has had some coaching specific to this moment. I mean, if they know, like they knew. They had a lot of warning that this match was going to happen. They had like 2-3 weeks warning that this was going to happen. So I assume that they've been in the Deltarune fan club gym, in the dojo. They have been watching tapes of Johnny. They have been trying to get inside Johnny's head to find his weaknesses so that they can exploit them. It's only an intelligent way to wrestle. And now Rolsey ducking and diving both ways, and Rolsey now in charge, throwing Johnny against those ropes. Oh, big elbow there from Bravo. Bravo, though, being thrown into the opposite ropes now. And oh, the standing Spanish fly from Rolsey. Rolsey with the cover. Only a 1 count, though, I'm afraid. Could not quite keep Rolsey to keep Johnny down. Rolsey goes up, springboard dropkick, swatted out of midair by Johnny Bravo, who hits that back elbow. And now is back in charge. Johnny Bravo, belly to back suplex. He holds through. Ripcord, Rainmaker. Johnny Bravo gets the cover. Only a 2 count though. Oh, but the lights have gone out. What is going on now? What is this? What is happening? Rolsey. Something happened there. Maybe Johnny was expecting Sanders to show up and help him, because I don't know what he was waiting for there. Something happened, but Sanders nowhere to be found. Johnny doubling down, getting his feet on the ropes for this cover. And he gets the win, but the feet were on the ropes. This is not good news. Here is your winner, Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo gets the win, but of course, Freya didn't see, but we all saw those feet were on that bottom rope. On the middle rope even. He got so much extra leverage for Rolsey to be unable to kick out. And I don't think anyone is going to be happy with the outcome of this match. But I'm very interested to see what that interruption was about. I'm very interested to see why Johnny got up, looked at the stage, expecting something, but nothing happened. I don't know why. I don't know what he was expecting, what was supposed to happen there, but whatever it was, like, it didn't happen. And if I'm right and that was supposed to be an interruption by Colonel Sanders, then that makes total sense why he then, you know, in anger, kicked it into upper gear and cheated to win. It's things weren't going his way, so he decided to take things into his own hands. And I would say I can't blame him for thinking that way, but I do blame him for thinking that way, because that sucks, actually. So I'm just trying to figure out why my elbow is being cut off. It isn't in the preview, and that's really annoying me. But yeah, let's thank you. Maybe that'll help. But yes, Johnny Bravo taking the win under less than scrupulous means. Now let's go. Oh, Neil, what is your power level? 5886. Your elbow, my elbow isn't being cut off now. My other hand is being cut off now, which is a different issue. But you know whose hand isn't being cut off? The people in this next match. The people in this next match. We have two rising stars in this next match. This is less of an advancement of story and more of a showcase of two rising stars that both really trying to put their names on the maps. We have Solid Snake versus Ishtola. This is gonna be a fun match. No big how the fuck do you spell Ishtola? No big massive feud, no horrible betrayals or anything like that. Just two wrestlers both trying to get their names out, and I love this. I love it when we just get obviously I love the big blood feuds, don't get me wrong, I love the big blood feuds, but I also love watching new blood get introduced into Wrestling City. Let's get on to the ring and see how this shakes out. Wrestling is Silly, this next match set for one fall with no time limit. Making his way to the ring first from a classified location, Solid Snake. Solid Snake, someone who sort of comes and goes from Wrestling is Silly. We see him, he pops up, much like in his home series. He pops up, he snaps some necks, snaps some bones, and then vanishes into the dark once again. That does, however, mean it is a lot harder for him to cement a name for himself. This does make it harder for him to really like chase titles if he's doing this sort of part-time thing. I understand he's very busy, but Ishtola, on the other hand, she is here, she is training, she is trying to improve herself every single week here at Wrestling is Silly. Even the weeks where she's not on TV, she's doing dark matches, she's training, she's bettering herself. And this isn't me casting aspersions on Snake. He's a very busy guy, very he's got a lot going on, but I know who my money's on. And his opponent from Eosia, Ishtola. She has seen calamities, she has seen world-ending fiascos, she has seen it all, but never from the inside of a wrestling ring. And you can do a lot of things to try and prepare yourself for wrestling, but nothing will ever beat getting in the ring and doing it for yourself. And Ishtola, She seems to be a doer, not a watcher. We love that. There is the bell, collar on elbow tie up from these two. Again, these two rather green wrestlers, to use the expression, both trying to get some reps in. As we go to our first ad break now, Snake with the boot as Freya demands a clean break. Oh, the flying roundhouse kick there from Solid Snake as he go ground and pound, really putting the closed hand shots to the face of Istola. But Istola, returning fire with a hard-headed headbutt, allowing Snake to get back up to his feet, and they go back to the collar and elbow tie up. Snake pulling Istola in for that headlock, and they are really both trying to show which of them has the technical prowess to reign supreme here at Wrestling Is Silly. Oh, the shot blocked from Snake into a shot of his own, back into that collar and elbow tie up. Again, neither wrestler wanting to cede any ground as Snake pushes Istola over to the corner. Freya insisting on that clean break. Oh, but a big rolling lariat from Snake, and Snake with a little bit of a spy crab action there. Shout out to the other famous spy in the video game world, Istola, being used for bicep curls now as Snake gets the first cover of the match. Oh, it's only a 1 count though. Istola, again, she's seen grand calamities. She's seen the end of the world. She ain't going down that easy. Series of knee strikes to the temple though. That can mess up Istola's vision. That can mess up Istola's thought process. Snake now on the middle rope, going for that high risk meteora. Into the rolling senton. Beautiful combination there, really showing his agility and athleticism. Istola returning fire though with simple strikes. And the face buster there. Double underhook, the chicken wing face buster. That was beautiful there from Istola. And now Istola brings Snake over to the ropes. Can't quite make the entire journey. Snake throws Istola into the ropes, sleeps and leaps, and snap power slam that almost like a side headlock takeover, crossed with a power slam. Oh, Istola has removed the turnbuckle cover. This is she planning something, or just trying to distract the referee, or just trying to get into Snake's head as Freya now having to reattach that turnbuckle pad. It doesn't appear that Istola is capitalizing on the fact that the ref is distracted. Instead, Snake is Snake with the jawbreaker. We got a little bit of an extended outside action there because the ref was unable to count. But again, it didn't seem like Istola was the one in charge there. That seemed like a bit of a miscalculation on Istola's part, because Snake way more used to the rough and tumble of the outside the ring wrestling. Snake now on the top rope. He is ushering Istola onto her feet. What has he got in store? The flying super kick this time. And here we go. The grapevines are in. The rear naked choke. And Istola taps out. Solid Snake has taken down many a person with that takedown before. Here is your winner by submission, Solid Snake. Snake has taken down many a person, many a warrior with that rear naked choke before. It is nothing to be ashamed of to be taken down by such a star of the submission game, such as Snake. Snake putting another check in the W column for him. Ishtola will have to wait another day for her day in the sun. Moving now to tag team action. We have seen the nigh undefeated Spider-Verse ruling the tag team title scene. Nobody that is on the current roster of tag teams has been able to even make a mark, to even bring them to their limits when it comes to title matches. But we have seen two people in recent weeks rekindle an old tag spark. They used to be known as the Fight Just Friends. And now they are back as the heroes of Kamurocho. Kiryu and Ichiban are tagging once again. Maybe they have their eye on that tag gold. Both of these men have had multiple title reigns in the past. Kiryu, of course, we have Kazi 2 belts, where he was the tag champion and the men's world champion at the same time. Ichiban, a multiple time Twitch title holder. A lot of gold in the heroes of Kamurocho. And now they're back together, this time against the Deity Dogs. Let's see if they still have that spark as we go down to the ring right now. Wrestling is silly. Your next match is a tag team match set for one fall with no time limit. Making their way to the ring first, from the heavens above via Hollywood, Florida, the team of Doug Ziggler and God, the Deity Dogs. The Deity Dogs, they consider themselves to be the gatekeepers of the tag of the tag division. They really see themselves as you know, if you want to become a real deal in the tag scene, you got to get through the Deity Dogs. And even though it is two veterans of Wrestling is Silly coming up, even though it is two absolute vets, they still had to make them put their money where their mouth is. And their opponents first, from Kamurocho, Tokyo, Japan, he is a former chairman of the Tojo clan. He is the Dragon of Dojima, Kazuma Kiryu. Doug and God are such good sport. Yeah, they really do embody the spirit of Wrestling is Silly. They just want the tag division to be strong, and if that means a team gets past them, then that means a team gets past them. Like, it is, they don't want to hold the, obviously they want to hold the gold, but they don't want to force their way into holding the gold. They want to hold their gold because they're the best, and because they want the best team to hold the gold. Kiryu really like taking it in as he makes his way down to the ring, truly milking every single minute of it. But who will take this match? Will it be the Dogs? Will it be the heroes of Kamurocho? As you can see, they're still on the fence about this whole tag thing, coming in separately. Or maybe Ichiban just wanted Kiryu to get the entrance that he knows Kiryu deserves. What an entrance. What a guy. The Dragon of Dojima is here. He is back. He's been a bit on the back burner. He's been a little bit ring rusty the past few matches, but now it looks like he is here for real. And his partner, also from Kamurocho, Tokyo, Japan. He is the hero of Yokohama, Kasuga Ichiban. Ichiban, a lot more understated, I feel. A lot more fun-loving, a lot more... Ichiban's way more of a people person than Kiryu is. You can see the differences in the ways they walk to the ring. Ichiban just well and truly glad to be here. Look at him. Having a whale of a time. Doug and Kaz, the first two in legal ring. Oh, Kiryu dodging out of the way of that dropkick. Starting hot, throwing Doug into the ropes. Oh, the knee into the roundhouse kick. This is beautiful, beautiful stuff here from the Dragon of Dojima. Oh! The lariat into the corner. That's gotta send Doug's head spinning. But Doug firing back with the boots, with the drop kick, with back chops, and then just a shot to the head there. Doug getting the tag. Kiryu, maybe the last powerful opponent Kiryu hasn't fought yet. God himself. But now we can change that as Doug tags out to God. God, the legal man, scraping Kiryu's face against the ring mat. It's gonna leave maybe a burn across the forehead. Oh, gut wrench slam there from God. God towering over Kiryu. God pretty much towering over everyone. But now God getting the tag back out to Doug. Kiryu hits the ropes. Oh, the double shoulder tackle. Doug gets the cover. God carefully blocking Ichiban from getting in the ring there. Just with his entire presence. Oh, the enziguri there from Kiryu. Kiryu needs to stay on top of the dogs. Otherwise, they are going to... Their sort of in-syncness is going to be the turning force in here. If the heroes of Kamurocho can keep the ring split in half, if they can keep the dogs from rapidly tagging in and out, then they can get on top of this match. Otherwise, you are going to see it is going to become a 2v1 very, very quick. Doug able to stay on top of Ichiban. Ichiban thrown into the dog's corner. This is what I'm talking about. God now legal. Ichi hits the ropes and the double shoulder toss there. God with a series of stomps into the chest of the hero Yokohama, and then just trying to flatten that permed afro that he has. God now with the gut wrench slam, just throwing him around like a big bag of flour. Ichiban again hitting that corner. No tag made this time. Ichiban got that elbow up. God tries again though. This time he gets it. Dogs switching partners once again. Another double shoulder toss. This time Doug is legal. Doug rolling through the alligator roll into just a sitting bear hug there. Doug ascending to the middle ropes. The elbow drop. Nobody home though. Ichiban with the German suplex. Oh, big boot avoided by Doug. Ichiban, though, turning the tables with that Irish whip. And, oh, the dogs like being in their corner so much. Ichiban making sure they stay there for a bit. But Doug with the boot back to make his way. And he hits the drop kick once again. Oh, but a lariat from Ichiban. Ichiban needs to keep Doug away from that corner. Expertly done, throwing Doug into the corner, but Doug with the elbow up. Too much time to kill. Oh, blue thunder bomb from Ichiban. Ichiban waiting for Doug to get back to his feet. Here we go. The underhook, the raging fire from Ichiban, but no. Nobody home. Doug able to break up the pin and knocking Freya down. Ichiban deciding to let Kiryu have a moment. Oh, that was an amazing travel on that springboard, but Doug rolling away at the last minute. Doug with a stray shot onto Ichiban. That was a bad idea. Doug fighting from both angles now, but the famous from Doug Ziggler, Kiryu down for the count, but unfortunately Freya was too. God just flattening Kiryu over and over. Oh, but the stray shot from Ichiban distracting God, but Kiryu's up on his feet. God has something prepared. Oh, the boot avoided by Kiryu, but not the second one. Unfortunate. God with the cover. Oh, but not even a 1 count. The Dragon of Dojima more powerful than God. Kiryu, though, thrown into the corner of the dogs, learning from Ichiban's mistakes, but the huge super kick from God. Kiryu able to get the tag, though. Ichiban in hot water. Power slam from the almighty God with the cover. Still just a 1 count, though. Kiryu distracting God, while Ichiban able to get back up to his feet. God outside on the apron, and being dragged in the hard way. Oh, by Ichiban. Ichiban in control, but can he capitalize? He hits the shoulder, he hits the forearm, but God just absolutely no selling that the attempted forearm strikes. Ichi tried to go in for a third, but the double underhook suplex from God. Ichi managing to roll out of the way. He goes for the clothesline, but God still able to stay on his feet. Ichi trying to maintain a striking game, but God is not having any of it. Ichi doing a bit of a run up. Oh, goes to the big boot, hits its target, and I think Doug may have caught a glancing blow as well. God reverses the Irish whip. Ichi now in the turnbuckle. God just looming menacingly, and this is not looking good for Ichiban with the snake eyes from God. Oh, but Ichiban gets the boots up. No cover for God. Ichi brings God back up to his feet. Hits, goes for the chop, but again, God, no way to chop down that tree. Curse the commentator. He finally got it the moment that I said that he couldn't. Blue thunder bomb on God. Oh, but Doug there to break up the cover, but Ichiban isn't finished just yet. Oh, The boot avoided, the first boot avoided by God, but not the second. Raging fire from Ichiban. Is this going to be it? No, only a 2 count. Unfortunate. Chants of tag team wrestling emanate from the crowd. Oh, the justice roll from God. This is a very difficult pin, but Ichiban managing to reverse. And Ichiban gets the win. Here are your winners, the team of Kiryu and Ichiban, the heroes of Kamurocho. The reversal of that justice roll, Ichiban able to squeak out a win. The heroes of Kamurocho win their debut tag outing, and what a match it was. The dogs once again gatekeeping, the gatekeepers of the tag division have been shown that there is a new name in town, and it is the heroes of Kamurocho. What a match that was. We are now entering the second half of tonight's matches, and this next one's a banger. In the last episode, you may have seen that Princess Daisy may have been swayed to the side of Mr. M. Impossible, I know. How does he keep doing this? But in her match against Rue, she was playing very fast and loose with the rules. Sorry, I'm so hot. I'm losing my train of thought because it's so fucking hot. So fucking hot. I'm not on my A game today. I do apologize. She was showing some heelish tendencies, and then she ran distraction for Mr. M in his match against Karlak. So are we seeing the next person that Mr. M, Mario, has managed to brainwash? Only time will tell, and that time is now, because our next match pits Princess Daisy against an old rival of Mario, an old rival of the Twitch champ. I'm talking Sonic the Hedgehog. One of the first ever matches here in... You're telling us he's so hot, we get it as a gesture and you got each other out. Yeah, that you understand. You understand. I'm wearing so little, I've got so much skin exposed, I'm still absolutely fucking boiling. One of the first ever matches of Wrestling in City was the Mario Bros versus Sonic Generations. Like, these are storied rivals. And now let's see if Daisy really has gone to the dark side. Wrestling is Silly, and next match set for 1-4 with no time limit. Making his way to the ring first from the planet Mobius, Sonic the Hedgehog. Valerie, thank you for helping, putting me in slightly less clothing. It's still gonna be fucking hot though. Sonic full of energy, full of pep, full of beans, ready to get his hands on the princess. Not like that. And his opponent from Sarasaland, being accompanied by the Twitch champion, Mario Princess Daisy. Why does Sonic have wings? I think whoever made this Sonic was trying to get the back spines and thought wings was the right choice. I don't like it. I might take the wings off. But yeah, Sonic has wings now. So so Princess Daisy being accompanied to the ring by the Twitch champ, and I would suspect that the Twitch champion probably has better things to be worrying about right now than you know, Sonic and Princess Daisy. I thought that Mario would be, you know, worrying about his upcoming match with Kyle Hyde or how the Elimi-Tables match went down, but no, he is here. Fortunately, he hasn't come over to the commentary table to get a microphone, because I ain't listening to him with a mic. Could you imagine Mario on commentary? But he is here to watch his new protege, Princess Daisy. Now, again, I love Princess Daisy. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love me some Princess Daisy. However, he has gone through, at this point, Luigi, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Scream, Ghostface. He has gone through Pauline, Princess Peach, and now Princess Daisy. He must be getting to the end of his address book pretty soon. And I don't think Goombella and Coops are answering the phone now that they've seen how the great Gonzalez has fallen, you know? Oh, that back elbow from Daisy, though. That was a sharp back elbow to the bean. I don't think that his friends from the Glitz Pit are gonna be happy with how the great Gonzalez has been acting. So I'm pretty sure that after Princess Daisy, I don't know if there's anyone left in his phone book after this. This has got to be the end of the tether, hasn't it? Sonic up to his feet. Daisy on the top rope. Oh, the diving crossbody avoided by Sonic. Sonic, a master of the top rope. You have to get up pretty early in the morning to get a top rope maneuver over Sonic. Sonic with a standing moonsault. Daisy, though, rolling out of the way at the last second. Sonic up to his feet, right into the lariat from Princess Daisy. Daisy now limbering up for something. Oh, a rolling chop across the brain. A baseball swing there. Oh, only a 2 count though. Sonic again. Sonic has seen shit. Sonic has seen shit that Daisy has not seen. You're gonna have to work pretty hard to keep Sonic down. Oh, but the spear to the outside is a good fucking start. Daisy rolling to the outside to continue the beatdown. I am surprised that Sonic hasn't seen the boot of Mr. M's foot as soon as he rolled out the ring, because that is exactly the kind of horse shittery that he would get up to. Belly to back takedown from Daisy. Daisy keeping her blood rate up by keeping her pulse rate up with those shadow boxes there. But was that a Death Valley driver from Sonic? Holy shit. Not something you see Sonic the Hedgehog pull out of his arsenal every day. Air raid neck breaker, though. That's not something you see Daisy pulling out every day. Still only a 2 count, though. The jet from Sarasaland may have come in, and it came in hard, but it did not succeed. Daisy again trying the crossbody, but it could not hit its target. Sonic on the outside, not going for a springboard, instead just keeping safe outside the ring. Twist of fate from Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic now is looking for something. Rolling Thunder gets the cover. Still only a 2 count though. Sonic with the drop kick right to the back of the head. Daisy, though, keeping those boots up, keeping the offense in. Sonic hits the ropes. Oh, back elbow avoided. Sonic springboard. Sonic spin dash cutter. Beautifully done. Daisy trying to Hulk herself up, but Sonic 1 step ahead with the drop kick. Sonic, keep the pressure on, and this match is yours. This is big for Sonic. Usually when somebody gets into Mr. M's camp, they start winning. Mr. M promises you power. So that's all Mario can do, is promise you power. But they're rolling into that diving lariat there. That was very, very impressive. And now the spin dash does not hit its target. It should have done a homing attack instead, because that might have hit high intensity shotgun drop kick there from Daisy. Daisy looking to Mr. M for approval. But again, yeah, like I was saying, Mario can promise you power. Usually when you join Mario's team, you win for a little while. But Daisy is having a lot harder of a job for now. Oh, she's rolled through into another air raid neck breaker. Gets the cover. Ref slides in. And maybe I spoke too soon. Here's your winner, Princess Daisy. Princess Daisy. It was a hard-fought match, but she got it in. She was, like I said, she was promised power from Mario, and somehow Mario delivers. I don't know how he does it, but you join Mario and you get this, like, maybe he gives you a power star, maybe he gives you a super mushroom, because he always manages to get just a couple of wins under your belt to just try and cement in that you need him. That's what I'm saying. That you need him. Next up, speaking of you need him, Cynthia needed that Sinnoh title, because what is Cynthia if she is not champion? Big question, and one that she is trying to figure out for herself. And she's asked everyone around, who am I if I'm not the champion? And people have said, Cynthia, I can't help you. You need to find somebody that can help you. You need to find a doctor. So she did. Let's go down to the ring. Wrestling is silly. Your next match set for one fall with no time limit. Making her way to the ring first, from the Sinnoh region, she is Cynthia. No longer the champion of Sinnoh, no longer vying for the Wrestling Silly World Unified Championship. She is a bit of a loose thread right now, and she is trying to find her new place. And maybe this is her new place. Maybe she just needs a new target, a new goal. Maybe it's not Unified World Championship. Maybe it's not even Sinnoh League Championship. But she just needs something to keep her going. Right now, she's thinking maybe an interaction with the doctor can help. And her opponent from the planet Gallifrey, he is the last of the Time Lords, the Doctor. 'Cause, 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 'cause The Doctor, one hell of a performance in the Rumble, one hell of a performance in recent weeks. He has been a force to be reckoned with. But can somebody that has successfully put down the current world champ take down somebody from out of this world? Oh! Straight knee to the face. What a way to start tonight's proceedings. The Doctor not fucking around, but neither is Cynthia. Cynthia coming in hard. Oh! Polish hammer across the belly. Cynthia attempting the spear, but Doctor avoiding it. This match has started way hotter than it had any business to, but now they take a breather, they lock in the collar and elbow tie-up. Only for a moment though, Cynthia not slowing down. Cynthia is still got that parking lot brawl fresh in her mind. She had to let her body recover from that, but she is still operating at that level of energy. And if she can bring that heat, maybe she does have a chance of winning back her gold, but she needs to be bringing that heat at every single moment, and that does not sound sustainable to me. She's really wrenching at this waistlock, though. They're pushing all of the air out of the lungs of the Doctor, and now rolling through into a surprise roll-up. Unfortunate for Cynthia, but again, like I always say, these early pins, they're not about getting an early win. They're about making your opponent expel excess energy. I did that thing where I froze a big bottle full of juice, and now I just have an ice block in a bottle because it didn't melt fast enough. Oh, the Doctor! Oh! The Doctor had that rear naked choke, had that sleeper in, couldn't quite get the grapevines in, as they say. But that was what let Cynthia to get that jawbreaker, to get that power slam, to return the momentum. But the Doctor rolls out for a breather as Cynthia's showboating into that ripcord knee. And he points that screwdriver. He unlocks that door. What is coming next? The Doctor has Cynthia up on his shoulders, guillotining her on that top rope. And oh, Cynthia though with the running knee strike. Cynthia with the cover. Only a 2 count though. Unfortunate. Doctor hits the ropes. Rising knee from Cynthia this time. 2 very knee strike centric wrestlers. Cynthia with the cover. Oh shit, that knee strike must have knocked the Doctor out cold, because here is your winner, Cynthia. I am going to say surprise win for Cynthia. That was beautifully done. Textbook by Cynthia. She saw the weakness, she exploited it, and that's how you get Sinnoh League champions. That was a surprisingly quick win. Friends, we are at our main event. It is time for our main event. I told you that the main event was going to be BoJack Horseman against a rising star, and that rising star is the one and only Hank Hill. Hank Hill has been doing fucking fantastic. He has been going from strength to strength to strength. And he has earned this title shot. He has absolutely earned this title shot. Before this match begins, I'm going to go refill my water bottle, because as you can hear, I'm a little bit scratchy. So bear with me for just a second while I refill this bottle. I have returned. So, BoJack Horseman, Hank Hill. For the Wrestling is Silly World Unified Championship. This is going to be a big match. This is going to be huge. We are seeing the first title defense of BoJack Horseman. We are seeing Hank Hill in the biggest match of his career. As usual, this match is our main event is of course sponsored by the Nerdy Queer. If you like, it is Pride Month soon. You need your pronoun pins, you need your flag pins, and you need it on nerdy shit. Why not buy a Splatoon pin with a trans flag on it? Why not buy a non-binary pirate flag? Why not buy a candle that smells like Hyrule Field? All this and more. Nerdyqueer.com !pins in chat for the link to that. And with that out of the way, it's time for the main event. Wrestling is Silly, your main event is for the Wrestling is Silly Unified World Championship. That's not how this works. Usually, the challenger comes out first, but this time, making his way to the ring first, he is the reigning and defending Wrestling is Silly, a unified world champion from Hollywood, California, BoJack Horseman. Hello, Jacob. It's time for the main event. You got here right in time. BoJack Horseman won this belt in a series of drawn-out matches against Cynthia and Spampton. He really, really earned this. Some say all the way back at the Gauntlet match was when he earned this belt. And now he has it. Will he lose it in his first defense? That really would be something. And the challenger from Arlen, Texas. He brings the propane and propane accessories. Hank, the King of the Hill. Hank Hill, BoJack Horseman. This is... He has been proving himself a hell of a lot. Is this his time? Is it? Some may say it's too early, but some may say it's his time. He only has to be the better wrestler for 3 seconds. That's all that matters. And is this his day? Will he get those 3 seconds? Once again, this match is for the Wrestling is Silly Unified World Championships. On my left, the challenger from Arlen, Texas, Hank Hill. And on my right, from Hollywood, California, he is the reigning and defending Wrestling is Silly Unified World Champion, BoJack Horseman. I feel like BoJack's going to wear him down tonight, but Hank is going to be back for his belt before long. I can see this isn't the only title shot Hank is ever going to have. I can see Hank being back in the title picture before too long. Maybe not this time but he's definitely proven himself worthy of being able to to be in the ring with the best, you know. Also, thank you, Jacob. I've worked on the announcer voice quite a lot. The echo really helps. BoJack Horseman starting with the ground and pound. Hank Hill on the back foot here. I don't think you can prepare for a lot of opponents. You can't prepare for a giant horse. It's very hard to wrestle a giant horse. BoJack with the top wrist lock locked in now. Oh, really wrenching that top wrist lock. Hank trying his best to escape, but being worn down. Oh, now into the headlock. BoJack isn't usually a technical wrestler. BoJack usually more of a brawler and with a little bit of a high flying. But against Hank, he is deciding to slow it down a little bit, deciding to take it easy. Again, coming off the back of backstage brawls, ambulance matches, triple threats, no DQs, going for this belt against Cynthia and Spampton. He really had to put it all on the line. He needs to prove he's more than just a mud show, no DQ street fight kind of guy, you know? And maybe this is why he's going more technical with it. Hank Hill with the European uppercut off the top rope, and now the elbow drop. Hank putting the boots to the to BoJack. BoJack taking on the back foot here. Hank Hill with the first cover. Hank Hill throwing BoJack into the corner, and now Hank dominating these last few moments of the match. BoJack, I don't know if BoJack was prepared. But we talked about Hank not knowing how to prepare for BoJack. I don't know if BoJack knew how to prepare for Hank. Yeah, Carlac, Luigi, and Donkey Kong went through tables earlier in this match. Earlier in tonight's show. That was our opening match. The Wrestling is Silly's first ever Elimi-Tables match. That was a lot of fun. We're definitely doing more Elimi-Tables. I thought they were a lot of fun. Oh, BoJack on the outside of the ropes here. And you see, as soon as BoJack got up to his feet, Hank straight in for that spear, because BoJack on the outside means he can hit that buckshot lariat. That is the most dangerous position for BoJack Horseman to be in. So Hank straight in with the spear there. BoJack is still wearing the jacket. That's got to be a bit warm for him, because he's got a jumper on under that jacket, and I assume a shirt on under there. But he just doesn't want to take it off, you know? Oh, no. Oh, BoJack, no. Oh, BoJack with that tombstone on the outside. Hank Hill's head colliding with those, like, inch-thick foam mats and that's just concrete under there. That is just concrete underneath there. Standing shooting star press from BoJack Horseman. Is BoJack really going to let this win via count out? That does not seem like the BoJack. There we go. That did not seem like the BoJack that I knew that won this title in the first place. He returns to the outside, restarts the count. Hank Hill flying in with the flying forearm there. I don't know how he's surviving in the heat wave. Maybe it's a very, very light summer jacket. Hank Hill attempting something. BoJack with the boots up. Oh, running enziguri there from BoJack Horseman. BoJack bringing Hank to his feet. Hank colliding with the staircase now. Come on, back in the ring. Back in the ring. BoJack not really knowing whether he's coming or going. The referee stopped the count for whatever business may be going on. Oh, the count has re-begun. Are we going to get a double count out? That cannot happen. And oh, Bojack just about beats the count. Holy shit. I thought that was going to be a win via count out for Hank Hill. But no, at the last moment, Bojack makes it back in. Oh, top rope lariat there from Bojack. Oh, Bojack stood on the outside. This is dangerous. Shot lariat from Bojack Horseman. Bojack gets the cover. Is this it for Hank? No! Hank Hill kicking out at the last moment. I'm not a fan of Bojack, but I respect that he respects. Yeah, you gotta respect that he respects it. Oh, Hank Hill though! Hank Hill Styles clash! Holy shit! Is this the end of Bojack's reign already? Hank Hill with the win! Oh no, what's this? What's this? Miku! Miku with the briefcase! This is insane! Hank Hill has been champion for seconds, and Miku has cashed in her briefcase. We are now seeing Hank Hill versus Miku for the Wrestling is Silly Unified World Championship. Sorry for the peeking, I got very excited there. Oh, Hank Hill with the moons. Hank Hill now having to fight 2 matches in a row. Let me turn that down. Let me turn that down a bit. Now we should stop with the peeking. Hank Hill bringing Miku in. Hank now having to again wrestle 2 matches in a row. Miku cashing in. Oh, Miku with the rolling neck breaker. Hank's just had to battle and win the Wrestling is Silly Unified World Championship. He made Bojack have the shortest reign in world title history. Is Miku about to outdo that title? Instantly diving crossbody avoided by Hank. This is big. This is big for Miku. If Miku can come in and perform the heist of the century, this really will be something. Oh! Miku with the running knee strike. Miku really needs this. This is going to be huge for Miku if she can get that win. Oh, the back stabber rolling through into the crossbody. Oh, Hank with a very lucky rope break there. That was very nearly it for the current Unified World Champion Hank Hill. Oh, the short, sharp DDT there from Hank. Hank hits the ropes. Oh, goes for the diving fist there, but Miku rolls out of the way. Oh, Miku though. The guillotine neck breaker. Oh, deep cover. Miku, is this it? And she gets it! Holy shit! Here is your winner and new Wrestling is Silly Unified World Champion, Miku! What a match. What a way to end Wrestling is Silly. Hank Hill, shortest title reign of all time, and your new Wrestling is Silly Unified World Champion, Miku. What a show, what a match, what a night, what a finale. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching Wrestling is Silly tonight. It has and always will be fantastic. Thank you so much, Demo, for gifting that sub to Valerie earlier on in the night. Thank you everybody that has been chatting, that has been lurking. We will be back on, I'm gonna say Tuesday. We're gonna try the Tuesday Friday Gonna try Tuesday, Friday as a schedule. So Tuesday we play Stars in Time. Friday we do art. Saturday won't be Wrestling is Silly. Saturday will be a wildcard stream. And then the Saturday after that will be Wrestling is Silly again. That was so much fun. I love Wrestling is Silly. Every time I'm like, God, I love Wrestling is Silly so much. God, I love Wrestling is Silly so much. Let's go right into somebody. I need to find somebody to do a raid into because not a lot of people that I know are online right now. I tell you what, let's go and say hi to. Actually, is that it? Is that everyone I know that's live right now? Like 4 people? That's insane. Let's go and say hi to. Again, though, what a hell of a main event that was. What a hell of a double main event that was. Going from Bojack losing his title first defense is rough. That's really rough. But Hank losing it in his first surprise defense after being champion for hours, minutes, seconds, 30, maybe a 30-second world championship reign. That's wild. I so enjoy that. Let's who do we rate it to? Anybody got any recommendations for people we can go and say hello to at the end of the stream? I'm gonna snooze this ad because we're not gonna go straight into it. Champ for 2 seconds, lost to Miku while I was experiencing life. Don't worry, the VOD will be up. The VOD will be up like in not too long. The VOD will be up and you'll be able to catch up wherever you have a rec. Hit me with your rec. Hit me with that recommend. I'll always take a recommendation for a new person to say hello to. You should be able to just post the link straight into chat, don't worry about it. Rose and Thorn doing a 5-year anniversary streaming. Yeah, let's go say hello to Rose and Thorn. That sounds fun. Oh, I see your art all over this. That sounds real fun. Let's go say hello to Rose and Thorn. Special events, 5-year anniversary. Love to see it. Let's go say hi. So once again, there's your raid message as usual. You will see me on Discord, on Stoat, and at nerdyqueer.com. Those are all the places you can find me. But until Tuesday evening, when we will see each other again, Buccaneer, Bookafar, wherever the book you are. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll catch you in the next one. But until then, love you, bye.